I love it, Richard, when we get a chance to sit down and talk about our history and our legacy and talk about the vision that started with Robert Brown. I don't know that there's very many brands, very many companies that have collections that have had the timelessness in their designs to last 50 years. I mean, that's a testimony to who we are.
Well, you mentioned longevity, certainly with Robert Brown. He handed down that legacy to designers such as not only Carol Williams, but Van Keppel Green, products that were really transforming that mid-century style to the outdoors. That was significant. Hall Bradley, who really became my mentor, he created Tamiami. He did many of the cast aluminum designs, Calcutta, and many of the others.
You want to talk about a Brown Jordan legacy. The Walter Lamb collection still to this day is part of the line and still going strong.
I know, it's spectacular. And he did the wonderful bronze collection. And also, when Tadao, in a way, created Can-Tan originally in 1956, he collaborated with Robert Brown to come up with something that had minimal form, but in really pure execution. He called it Can-Tan because in Japanese, Can-Tan means simple. The U.S. Commerce Department presented Can-Tan at the World's Fair in Tokyo, Japan in 1958.
I think the story of how we've come out with Can-Tan 2 is a pretty cool story.
Well, when you and I began talking about it, we said we could certainly bring it back into the line, but what if we brought it back with new materials and some of the technology wasn't available then? You know, it was a vinyl strap on an aluminum frame. What if we made it with a brass frame? Flex is I consider it a classic. We've taken this new elastomeric strap and we've cross-strapped it onto this frame. So it goes in both directions to create a basket weave effect. And it adds an amazing comfort. What we did was sway. We took a very modern form, very minimal in design. Almost the back appears to be floating between the arms. We've included this parabolic sling fabric in the seat and in the back, but not in a traditional way. Typically, one would think you'd have to have it curved to create a visual form of supporting you. But here, we've allowed you to actually recline into it by the fact that the seat sways in profile, as does the back. Well, drift, it takes its cue from Scandinavian modern furniture, but it also has a contemporary sense that it works really with many of the architectures of today.
We only use plantation-grown teak, and I think that that's important that we talk about that. And
it's sustainable, and from a forest that is replanted every year.
I also really like the chaise, Richard.
Well, the chaise is very comfortable. That was the sense I wanted once you sat in the furniture to really let your mind drift. And that's how the name came about.
I just want to talk about Marin a little bit. Teak collection, but it also has a yacht coating that gives it a real different element. So it has a tremendous amount of attention to detail, and it's a really unique collection, and we really are excited about it. If you look through our catalog, the designs all have their own identity.
We're one to be looked at, and it's rightfully so. I believe we still have the ability to create the wow factor, and I clearly think that our furniture is timeless.
68 design awards that we've won, and all the things that we've accomplished as far as using different materials and things in that nature. And when you look at that and you look at the Brown Jordan legacy, it all started from that vision, and I think that's the thing that I'm the most proud of, is that we've been innovative from day one, and we go back to our roots, and we look at that and say, you know, what was the Brown Jordan vision then? And the Brown Jordan vision today is exactly the same as the vision was in 1945. That's a great story of our quality and the things that we do that really separate us from, you know, the rest of the manufacturers that are out there, you know, making outdoor furniture.